What is up guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the question that I keep getting asked, besides are you gay, is what do you use to do YouTube? What equipment do you use? What camera do you use? Because like when I first started out on YouTube, I did not have a clue. I just went on YouTube and searched what content creators use, what equipment do they use, and it was just everyone was giving us different ideas, and yeah, I just didn't have a clue. So I thought I'd just make a short video to let you guys know what I use, since everybody keeps asking. So I'm going to start off with video editors because I think this is like the one thing that people just don't have a clue which one to use, because there's so many of them and some of them offer free trials, some of them don't, and then you end up paying for one that doesn't do what you want it to do. So I'm going to start off with Filmora 9. Now this is the video editor that I've been using for the past couple of videos I've uploaded, and I think the main reason why I love this video editor is just because how simple it is. Like even a beginner could use it. Like you get other video editors where you've got like drop down menus that are like this lot, even longer. And what most appeals to me is because I'm not a pro video editor, like I just make content on YouTube, I just throw clips together. And what really appeals to me is just how clean it is and how easy it is to navigate. And like it's got all of the basic tools, like all of the transform tools, rotate, flip, crop, and organising layers is really simple. And you can have up to 100 media layers, which I don't know about other video editors, but that to me is absolutely insane. I come from iMovie where we could have like a main layer, an overlay layer, and a sound layer, and that's it, 3 layers. So 100 layers is to me absolutely insane. And then like to fill these layers, you can put your own videos in, but then Filmora 9 also offers you like hundreds, and I literally mean hundreds of titles, effects, transitions, overlays. You can there's like hundreds of filters for your clips. And then like besides the basic tools, you've also got professional tools. So if you do want to experiment, or if you're already like educated, is that the right word? Educated. More experienced. If you are a more experienced video editor, you've got the professional tools. So Filmora 9, you can do green screen, split screen, picture in picture. They've got color correction, image stabilization, and then you've got the pro tools for audio as well. You've got like noise cancellation, audio levels. It also supports editing in 4K. I would definitely recommend Filmora 9 if you're like me, you want to do YouTube, you want to be a content creator, but you don't want to have the hassle of figuring out how to work like one of the pro tools, because Filmora, I opened it for the first time and I literally got the hang of it within no time at all. It was so easy to use. So if you're a beginner and intermediate, even a pro user, some pro users might want to try it. If you do want to try it, I'll leave a link in the description below and then you can try it for free. Filmora 9 does have different price options. You've got a yearly plan for $44.99 or a lifetime plan for $69.99. When you compare to like other video editors, I'm not going to name any names, but who are charging you like 55 quid a month and stuff, then Filmora 9 is really affordable. The next video editor I'm going to recommend is for those people who don't have a computer, like they don't have a Mac or they don't have a PC, but they do have a tablet, like an iPad, and that is LumaFusion. LumaFusion, for what it is absolutely fantastic. So in LumaFusion, you can have up to 6 audio layers and 6 visual layers. I don't actually know the correct name for them, that's just what I call them. Visual layers and audio layers. Correct us if I'm wrong in the comments. But LumaFusion is definitely like the best all-round pro video editor that you can get that's mobile and you can carry it around on your iPad. So of course they offer all the basic tools, all the basic transform tools, and they also offer a lot of title layers, effects, filters. You can do green screen, you can do picture in picture, split screen. It does offer a lot for being on an iPad. I still can't get over it. What I really like about LumaFusion as well is if you do have Final Cut Pro on the Mac, then you can actually export your project file as an XML file, so a Final Cut Pro file. So like if you're on the go, you want to edit, so you're going to edit a bit on your iPad, but then you get home, you could just airdrop the project file to your Mac and then pick up where you left off in Final Cut Pro. So you can get LumaFusion on the App Store, and it does cost a whopping, I'm joking, 20 quid. No monthly contracts, no yearly contracts, just a one-off payment of 20 quid and that's it. And you basically get a professional mobile video editor on your iPad. So if you want to check that out, I'll also leave a link in the description below. So Filmora 9 if you're on a Mac or PC, LumaFusion if you're on an iPad. The next thing I'm going to talk talk about is which camera I use. So the camera I'm using right now to film this video is the Lumix G7. And to be fair, right, it's not the best camera in the world by any means, but it gets the job done. The reason I chose this camera is just because of cost. Like when I first bought this camera, I did not have the dollar to fork out like 800, 900, £1,000 for a top of the range camera. I think I got this one and I got it on sale and it was like 350 quid. And for a camera that shoots 4K, that is really affordable. Another reason why I picked this camera is just how small it is. Like, you might not be able to tell. You could literally carry this camera about and use it to vlog. It's that small. Like, you've got other YouTubers where they've got like a big DSLR, big massive film camera for when they're in the house, and then they have to have a separate camera to carry about when they're vlogging. But what I like about the Lumix G7 is just how small it is, and like I have that flexibility of I could just pick it up and go outside and vlog right now. I can't because I'm on lockdown, but if I had the option, then I could. So I will leave a link to this camera in the description below too. To record audio for my videos, I use the Rode Video Micro. So it's just a little microphone that sits on the top of your camera, and it's got a little curly wire where it just plugs into the microphone jack. Just sits on top of your camera, sits out the way. The thing I like about this mic is that it picks up your voice so well, especially if you sat directly in front of the camera. Like, it doesn't really pick up a lot around you, and it is super small and super lightweight, so you can just pop it on your camera, off you can. So you can get these mics on Amazon for like 40, 50 quid, and I will leave a link in the description below to those. I also want to say something before I move on. If you don't have the money to buy a camera, buy a mic, you don't have to. Just literally, right, cameras on phones these days are so good. Like, some of my videos I have filmed on my iPhone. Like, maybe one day it will get to the point where I will be sat here talking to an iPhone, because maybe they will surpass what a DSLR or video camera could do. And that brings me to the final thing I want to talk about, and that's lighting. So when I first started YouTube, I got two soft boxes. I don't know if you know what they look like. I will show you. They'll be over the top of this video somewhere. I used to shoot one from either side onto me face, but then I got sick of them because I don't have like the most space in my bedroom where I usually film. So just getting them out and putting them away and getting them out and putting them away every time I wanted to film a video was annoying, to say the least. It was so annoying. So a few months ago, I bought a Neewer ring light. I think that's how you say it. And what I like about this is I don't even put it away. I just leave it in the corner of my room because it doesn't take up a lot of space, but then it gets light like everywhere. I know a lot of people with ring lights that don't like them because you can get the little circles in your eyes, so it looks like you're possessed or something, and like it's just not natural at all. But personally, I've never really had a problem with it. So the light has got like a little knob on the bottom. That sounds so dirty, doesn't it? So the light has got like a little twirly plastic knob on the bottom, and basically it just adjusts the light so you can go bright, dark, off, blaring. You can adjust it to however you need. Then you need to also light the background. Like, I've got a lamp in the background just to give the background a little bit of light, because if you just have the light coming this way and you're the only thing lit up, the background's going to be super dark and it's just not going to look nice. It might even go like grainy. So just keep that in mind. If you would like to check out the Neewer ring light, I will leave a link in the description below. You can go and check them out. I think mine cost like 120 quid on Amazon. But again, if you don't want to buy any lighting or you can't afford to buy any lighting, literally just get as many lights from your house as possible. Light up the background a little, put them in front of you just so it gives you some light. And I've just had a brainwave of some other stuff that you'll probably need if you're going to start YouTube. If you're going to buy a camera, you will need an SD card. I think mine is 64 gigabytes, and that's enough to get us like 2 hours of footage. Obviously depending if I'm filming 1080p or 4K, but you will need an SD card. I would also recommend a hard drive because I film a lot of videos. Well, I have lately. Be proud of us. I like to keep all of my old footage because you never know when you're going to need to go back to it. So I would definitely recommend getting a hard drive. Mine is 1 terabyte. It's almost full, so I will have to go out and buy a new one. You can get like a 1 terabyte hard drive for like 40 quid. And another thing, I can't believe I forgot this. I should have said this with a camera bit. A tripod. I currently use like the cheapest tripod ever. I've still got the tripod I used when I first started YouTube, and I got it off Amazon, and I think it was like 20 quid, and that came with like a little phone holder and a holder for your camera. Yeah, I just use that because most of my videos is just me sitting here talking to you guys or reading out message pranks, so depending on what it's for, I would literally just get a cheap tripod. I will leave a link in the description below for cheap SD cards, cheap hard drives, cheap tripods, just because I know that a lot of you won't be wanting to spend like absolutely loads to start YouTube. I should really name this video the affordable way to start YouTube. I've basically just told you Filmora 9, LumaFusion, a cheap camera, cheap lighting, cheap SD card, cheap hard drive, cheap tripod. There we go. But anyways guys, I do really hope this video has given you some kind of information on how you can start YouTube. I know a lot of you won't want to break the bank, so I have given you, like, in my opinion, the best options and basically what I use to start YouTube without breaking the bank. If you would like any more information on the products that I've talked about today, literally just drop us a message on Instagram or drop us a message on Twitter, drop us a Snapchat, and I will do my best to reply. But anyways guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one, which won't be a serious video. I think you'll like this one. Bye guys!